Glitch City, 2070X AD. A city that shouldn't exist. A tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them stand the White Knights, who ensure that a corrupt government's laws are obeyed. Here, brutality in all its forms is an everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powerful decreases at an alarming rate. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. Some look for ways to escape this place, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of a glass. On a small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can find the Hall A of the BTC-certified barcoded VA-11. But that's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. A small oasis in the middle of a concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. And it's here where this story unfolds. Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender Action.
There are cats in heat outside. I'd have blue balls, if I still had any. Good evening.
Hey, Jill. Let's have a New Year's party this Saturday.
Isn't that a bit soon?
Why? Did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party?
No, I mean... never mind. Sure, I'm in for it.
Great.
And Gil?
He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do.
Hey... no, I mean, where is he?
He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now.
Back.
See?
So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil?
It's not like I have anything else to do, so...
I told you.
We're depressing people.
Oh yeah, the kid from the other day. Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note.
A note? Gabby? Let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before.
I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so, it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really
want to talk to you. Gabby.
Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary.
She was always a smart one. The 31st is written in different handwriting.
Oh yeah, she asked me when you would be here and be relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it.
Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party.
What? Why?
Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years? Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes, and fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby is in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and—
Jill, you idiot! You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that?
Armitage?
Titty hacker.
Alma, right.
I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister, but now you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear, or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick?
Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time.
Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be.
Hey, boss? Thanks.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously, though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me.
Second one?
2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore.
Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic?
Yep.
You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other.
Maybe.
Don't push her, Chief.
I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything.
Keep it up, Jill.
Thanks.
Happy holidays!
Someone's happy.
We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute and the other day was totally worth it.
Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places.
There was this weird shortage of Santa suits. But luck was on my side this year. Oh, sorry for that outburst.
Why? You looked so happy, I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness.
Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please?
Sure. Cobalt velvet for Stella. Here.
Thanks.
Are you meeting with Say today?
She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too. Sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run.
How has she been lately?
She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often.
What about her eye?
Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal. But as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways.
Old ways?
There was a rough spot when Say was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close. Then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner. But schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Say was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning. The total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face and it scares me.
You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to go back to that.
I hope so. Give me something cold and sweet, will you?
Sure. Cold and sweet. I think I've heard that one before. Here.
Not cold enough.
You know, back when Say reappeared, it seems that she came here first.
Oh yeah, she told me that. Glad she found a familiar face after all that chaos.
Did she tell you we had a talk at the back of the bar?
You did?
Well, it's nothing that important, but she was devastated, you know? She was afraid, tired. It hit me quite hard. Not only after seeing her covered in bandages, but also after seeing her so cheerful before.
I guess I should be thanking you then.
You what?
When I met with her, she told me you calmed her down quite a bit.
I did?
I'm guessing with all that was going on, the desire to not worry me weighed on her. It has happened before. So it's good there was someone else for her to share her stress with. Thanks.
Sure. I don't think I did anything noteworthy, but sure. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and a cat boomer is sure to become a target.
Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier.
Come again?
Sure. Uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel warmth there that Uptown doesn't have.
It's also easier to talk to people.
You finally came.
Welcome.
If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though.
Can I get you something?
I feel like having a beer,
Make that too.
but I just want one.
I'm asking one for me, adding one to your order.
Oh, that, right.
2 beers for the girls. Here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, "Where's Say? Where's Say?" Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old.
Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone.
What happened?
Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and a paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it.
That's messy.
She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared.
Well, I'm out.
Oh, yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday, if you want to come.
Sure. It's better than pressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say.
Careful!
Please come again. You want to come too?
I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party?
Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare, had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there.
Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think?
Yeah. Can I get you something?
Let's try something classy.
Okay. Something classy for say. Something classy.
Yeah, this is the thing.
Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday.
This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th.
Huh, really?
There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow got it into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her.
Spiritual reincarnation?
Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid.
Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something.
Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried, but I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore.
Expected as much. Told her as much.
Hey, can you get me something bubbly?
Sure. Something bubbly for a bubbly girl. Here.
Bubbly, bubbly. Hey, Jill. This might seem a bit random, but do you remember the first time I came here?
Yeah, you're the second white knight I've served. I remember. Why?
Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about that story. How was your other experience with a white knight?
If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you.
Oh?
She came here as part of her work, looking for information on some case. I went through the motions, offering her a drink and all that, but she only came here for her job. At first, I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all.
What kind of case was it?
I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested she ask the vending machines outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info, and she left. Pretty professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case, though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious.
You seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. It makes me kind of jealous.
Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence that I noticed it.
But you noticed it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the cue was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it.
I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that event?
Not really. I just found the fact that I was the only other white knight you've served weird. I mean, really? Just two?
Weird, I know. I spent most of my life with almost no interactions with white knights until I met you.
Means you've had a nice life, then. That sounded creepier than I thought.
A bit, yeah.
Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill.
Please come again. I'll go take my break, Gil.
Sure.
I wonder if I left food for 4. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy? You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking.
Honey.
You want something?
The usual, I guess. Usual.
The usual. I wonder what's wrong with her, though. Here you go.
Ugh, this is bad. Bad. But why?
Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you?
Hey, honey? How do you know what's real?
How so?
I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer?
And those ponderings brought you to the bar?
What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I?
Dorothy? So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts.
Solip what?
Solipsism, the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist.
See, that's another thing right there. That word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from?
Well, solus means alone and ips means self.
Yes, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises and decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this? It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why?
Calm down, that's just semantic satiation.
Stop making up words, honey. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure this counter is really here?
It is. Please stop tapping it.
Hold on, just making sure.
I should make her a drink. At the very least, I'll have something to throw at her. Stop tapping the counter so much. I am this close to throwing this at your face.
Sorry.
So, let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis?
Since earlier today, I think. But, I don't know. It was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream?
What tells me that you're real?
Eh?
For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's a human. I've been there, Dorothy. That's existential doubt and crisis. That uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse.
What did you do to get over it?
Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Rain in the World, one of my favorites. At one point, I cried with the book and I realized I was crying over fake things, a story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me.
I like it. Hey, can I take this drink?
I made it for you.
Thanks. Okay then.
Why did you throw it on your head?
To feel something you made.
And?
It burns. And itches a bit.
I'll get you a towel.
Delivery for Dana Zane. Oh, I've been here before.
Mr. Mario, welcome back.
I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that?
She's my boss. I'll get it for her.
Right. Sign here, please.
It's a big package.
I wonder what's inside.
You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated.
Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener.
Hey, honey. The big package had a big wiener inside.
What will your boss do with such a thing?
I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it?
Honey, seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly.
Stop!
Maybe you could prepare some right now? What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener?
I do!
Seriously, Jill?
She's the one making the jokes!
You're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down.
Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name?
I'm Mario.
Come on, Mario. I'll buy you a drink.
He might have another delivery, you know.
Oh, this is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud.
And you?
I'm fine.
Sunshine cloud for Mario. Here.
Thanks. Hey,
Call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount.
yeah, Dorothy. Why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way.
What way? Lilim?
I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but,
Oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you.
thanking me.
Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot.
It's easier than you think.
That made me happy, and I don't know. It fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered.
I'm glad to help, I guess.
Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, Honey. Enjoy your big wiener.
Out with you.
She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like
I get it. Don't worry. You like guys. It's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Have you been to the motor district?
I spend all of my free time in the motor district, actually. Why?
Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there?
You're not a cop, are you?
As far as I remember, no.
Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal league going on there.
Semi-legal?
The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end.
Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love?
Miss Love, of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her?
Is her gang as dangerous as they say?
I don't know. Nobody knows.
Excuse me?
They look intimidating enough, but truth is that nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just, there. Menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone.
Oh. Do you want anything else?
I have a piano man.
Alright. A piano man for Mario. Here.
Yeah, this is nice. Hey, you two an item?
What are you trying to say with that laughter, Gil? No, we're not.
What's wrong with you?
Huh?
You work with this hunk of a man and you don't feel the least bit tempted? How can you be so calm with this smell so close to you?
Ever heard the expression, his past is a fucking weight I don't want to carry? Because his past is a fucking weight I don't want to carry. If he even has a past at all. I'm having my doubts lately.
Are you implying he's not good game?
Oh, don't misunderstand. Gil is good game. He's not bad looking, he's a gentleman, he's always attentive, but he's also distant and will take many steps back when he feels like he's getting close to somebody.
You don't have to marry him, just push him into a closet and,
Not interested.
You annoy me, bartender. You don't see what you have right in front of you. I'm out.
Please come again. Oh, Gil, you heartbreaking fuckboy.
What? Huh?
Back? Did anything happen?
I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old.
Did anything new happen?
Hey!
I brought you a package.
Ah, yes, my curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? That's a new one.
Battlesome Base here. Thanks again for watching our voiceover project of Valhalla. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Don't forget to comment what you liked about it too. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a video from us. We'll be uploading a new video every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 12 PM PST. Thanks again everyone, and I'll catch you next time. See ya!